Welcome to another exciting video to my channel. In 2023, I played arguably one of the best organized tournaments I've personally ever took part in, Las Vegas Summer Swiss 2023. I was able to play against many strong players. Hans Niemann was one of the participants. He ended up winning the event and he won it on tiebreak. And he was playing against my opponent of the third round, Mikhail Antipov, who was rated 2593. At that time, I was 2141. I was playing with black pieces. It was the second game of the day, and Mikhail plays d4. So I don't think I've prepared a lot of things for this game, because on this level, those GMs play absolutely everything. You gotta be prepared, you gotta learn theory yourself, and I didn't really want to know, didn't really knew what he was going to play, so I just tried to play chess. Knight f6, you will see the timing on the right top corner, and here, as you might see on your screen, that picture was taken during the game. So what was played on the board: c4, e6, Knight f3, b6, going for the queen's Indian defense. g3, bishop b7, and after bishop g2, there are a couple of options. Bishop e7 is also playable and recommended by, I think, a couple of chessable courses at least. And bishop b4 is something that I had a chess camp on back when I was in Russia with Grandmaster Igor Lisey. He's a very strong coach, trainer, and obviously a very strong chess player. So bishop b4, bishop d2, and I go bishop e7. Now Mikhail goes for knight c3. I go castle. Castle is probably something that I should not play immediately here, maybe even play c6. But after castle, I allowed him to start pushing the attack on the king side. h4 is not the main move. Castle is something that can be played instead, but of course, he wants to potentially attack me, and I castled early, so he might have a chance to attack me. I go d5, which is the best move. When your opponent tries to attack you, let's say on the side, you have to counterattack in the center, and that's what I was thinking of. I was just trying to follow regular chess rules. C takes d5, e takes d5, queen goes to c2, and now I play c5 once again. I try to create counterplay in the center. He goes rook d1, putting the rook on the same file as my queen. I go knight c6, putting one extra layer of attack on d4 pawn. He took on c5, and now I went for b takes c5. d4 was best according to computer, but I decided not to go for it. And I go b takes c5. As you might see, I'm slightly up on time. He goes bishop g5, putting not only some pin attacks, but also putting a lot of pressure on this d5 pawn. So I go d4, and now he finally goes for castle. At this point, I was like, okay, I have to get my queen out of the way, maybe try to attack, maybe try to create something. So I go knight b4, attacking the queen, queen goes to b1. And now I get the queen out of the way, I play queen c8. Queen b6 was somewhat more precise, or queen c7. Queen c8 is one of the options too. And now he goes for bishop f6, I of course take on f6, and now knight goes to e4. And there is a huge chance that we're going to be playing opposite color bishop endgame, so I play bishop f4, queen f4, rook e8, attacking the queen. Queen goes back to b1, and now I go rook b8, and at that point I felt really good, because this pawn is a potential weakness. Now, also, this pawn is under attack, so he goes a3, and now I played, in my opinion, a very precise and very strong move, which was d3. And now I'm attacking, so this is an intermezzo move. If a takes b4 is played, d takes e2, I attack both rooks. If he plays something else along e3, e3 was actually best. e3, and now I had to play knight c2. I'm not sure if he calculated correctly. I honestly thought of rook b2, I still remember this, and then c4, and trying to get c3 to the board, rook d2, and now I also have knight e3. But oh, I remember looking at that line after the game and I was like, no way I'll find that. Like that's a tough one to spot. So knight is kind of getting trapped and you don't really have options, and e3 seemed to be a very, very good option. Maybe knight c6 is something that I plan to do, but queen d3 and then it's hard. But knight c2, then rook b2, it seemed fine. Maybe I calculated c4. That could be the case, but once again, we're facing the same line. So knight e3 takes and then c3. But this is very hard to spot. I'm not sure if I would have been able to find it. But after d3, he played e takes d3, I go knight c6, attacking opponent b2, and after rook d2, you can't even imagine how surprised I was. He offered me a draw. I would honestly offer a draw, not in this specific position, because I know it's not a draw. I'm down a pawn, but he goes rook d2 and offers me a draw. This is an equal position. Like, it's not a winning position for him. Despite me being down a pawn, I have more active pieces. My knight goes to d4. I have pressure on b file with this b2 weakness. So all the pawns h4, g3, f2, b2, a3 are on the dark squares and the same color as my bishop. So it is definitely something that could have been played on, but I just took a draw. My opponent is 2590. I'm down a pawn. Yes, there's potential pressure, but yeah, I was very happy. I'm not sure if I'll put anything in the video, like there was a tiebreak played between Hans and Mikhail. Hans ended up winning the match, like I think 1.5 to half a point. And Hans was the winner of the tournament. But overall, like till this moment, like I played this event in 2023 and I still think it's one of the best events I've ever played in my life. Yes, the final result might not be as good. I played really good for first 5 rounds and then I got 3 zeros and finished, I guess, 4 out of 9, so wasn't as good, but I had some nice games. Specifically, this one was very good to get a draw against such. He was a World Junior Chess Champion in 2013 or 2014, and I made a draw against him. But that's it from me for today. Hope you enjoyed this recap. Let me know in the comments your thoughts regarding this game. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.